Someone reported me to Child Protective Services twice in 1 month, claiming I was leaving my newborn home alone while I went out at night. My baby has not left my arms in 6 weeks. I have not slept more than 3 hours in a row since she was born. The caseworker who came the second time looked at me standing at the door with my daughter strapped to my chest and said she was sorry for having to be there. I'm Nicole, 31, on maternity leave, living alone with my 6-week-old daughter in the same house I have owned for 4 years. I do not go out at night. I do not go out at all. My mother comes on Wednesdays so I can shower and eat a real meal, and that is the most time I have had to myself since I gave birth. The first visit came on a Tuesday evening. The caseworker, Ms. Farrow, explained that an anonymous caller had reported seeing me leave my home repeatedly after dark without the baby. I had not left after 7 p.m. a single time since coming home from the hospital. She looked at my daughter asleep in the bassinet, at the baby monitor on the counter, at the burp cloths on every surface. She said she could see this was not the situation described, and closed the report. The second report came 19 days later. This one was more specific. It said I had been seen leaving on Friday and Saturday nights between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., and that a neighbor had heard the baby crying for long periods with no adult responding. My daughter wakes at midnight and 3 a.m. like clockwork. I have the feeding logs to prove it, time-stamped from my phone, because my pediatrician asked me to track them. Ms. Farrow came back herself for the second visit. I showed her the log before she asked. She sat at my kitchen table and went through 2 weeks of entries without saying anything. Then she set her pen down and asked if I had any idea who might have made these calls. I told her I had one. A neighbor across the street had knocked on my door 3 weeks before the first report, asking if I planned to sell now that I was raising a baby alone. I told her I was not going anywhere. She stood on my porch a little longer than felt normal before she left. Ms. Farrow noted everything. The case was closed that same week with a finding of no basis. The report stopped. I still live in this house, and my daughter is asleep in the next room right now. And the only person who comes and goes after dark on this street is the woman across from me, and I have not waved at her once since the day Ms. Farrow closed that file.